Hey guys! This is Cartoon Recapped. Today we'll show you a 2019 family adventure cartoon called Missing Link. Be aware of heavy spoilers. Sit back and enjoy the show. In 1886, Sir Lionel Frost, a struggling investigator of mythical creatures, continuously searched for different creatures to study and announce their presence in the world, which would allow him to be accepted into the Society of Great Men, which is led by Sir Lionel's rival, Lord Pigot Dunsabye. Lionel receives a letter acknowledging the presence of a Sasquatch, making a deal with Pigot Dunsabye that would allow him to join the society if he proved that the creature was real. Lionel travels to the Pacific Northwest, eventually stumbling upon the Sasquatch in a forest. After dubbing him Mr. Link, Lionel is told by the Sasquatch that he was, in fact, the one who sent the letter. Mr. Link requests Lionel's help in finding his relatives, the Yetis, in the Himalayas. Lionel agrees to help him but is unaware of the fact that Pigot Dunsabye has hired a bounty hunter named Willard Stank to track Lionel and kill him, ensuring that the pro-imperialist conservative views of the society remain unchallenged. Lionel's old lover Adelina Fortnight has a map to the Himalayas locked at her house in Santa Ana, California, in a safe that belonged to her late husband, one of Lionel's past partners, so the two visit her mansion to acquire it. However, Adelina harbors resentment for Lionel missing her husband's funeral and kicks him out when he offers to pay her for the map. Lionel and Mr. Link come back later at night and break in, but Mr. Link's noise-making awakens Adelina, who fires at the intruders and instead creates a hole in the safe. Mr. Link pushes the safe out of the top-floor window. Mr. Link and Lionel grab the map and escape but are discovered the next day by Adelina, who allows them to search for the Yetis as long as she is there to accompany them. Stank arrives, and a shootout ensues, but the trio tricks their pursuer into hopping on the train to search for them. The trio makes their journey via boat, and Adelina pressures Lionel into reaching out to Mr. Link to prove his sincerity. Lionel enjoys a heartwarming talk with Mr. Link on the boat's deck, where Mr. Link gives himself the name Susan after a friendly prospector he once encountered. However, they are once again ambushed by Stank. After various scuffles across different parts of the ship, the trio eventually locks Stank in the boat's boarding rooms while they make another escape. The trio eventually makes their way to the Himalayas and is pointed in the direction of the Yeti temple, and led to their queen, who reveals their secluded valley to the group. She then reveals their disdain for mankind extends to Susan, who's interacted closely with them. They throw the trio in a pit for them to stay until they die, where Adelina confronts Lionel on his need for the society's acceptance being similar to Susan's rejection by the Yetis. Susan hoists up Adelina enough to knock down a few Yeti guards, allowing them to stack them and escape. They run across the ice bridge, where an armed Pigot Dunsabye, his assistant Mr. Colic and Stank are waiting at the center of the bridge. Lionel denounces his rival's pride and defends Susan as more human than Pigot Dunsabye ever will be. As a result, the insane Pigot Dunsabye starts firing his rifle at the ice bridge to kill the trio, until Susan stops Pigot Dunsabye from getting any further, still causing it to crack and break. Pigot Dunsabye and Colic fall to their deaths while the trio and Stank make a run for it. They are too late and are left hanging on the edge of the destroyed ice bridge. Stank, who has made it all the way across, decides to finish off Lionel, despite Lionel insisting that it is pointless since Pigot is no longer alive to pay him. This leads to the two engaging in a slapping fight while hanging on the bridge. The trio works together to rid themselves of Stank, who falls to his death after an icicle breaks and falls on him. Lionel appoints Susan as his new partner in investigations. After arriving home, Adelina tells Lionel that she will be adventuring on her own for a while and departs, but not before the pair share a brief mutual acceptance of their feelings for each other. Susan and Lionel arrive back at the latter's workspace and begin their next case to find Atlantis. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.